Hello everyone, this is Steve Clark and I want to welcome you to another segment of Profitable Persuasion Live TV, where today we will be talking about 10 strategies for getting more referrals. One of the areas I find salespeople deficient in is this whole idea of getting referrals, and there are a number of reasons for that. So today I'm going to share with you 10 strategies that will help you do a better job of getting more referrals. So the first strategy that I want to share with you is creating a culture and an awareness of the importance of referrals. One of the reasons salespeople don't get as many referrals as they need to is because they have not created a top-of-mind awareness and an importance of getting referrals. They know they need to get them. They know they would like to get more, but they have set up or they don't have set up a process or a system or methodology whereby they're getting referrals, and they haven't done that because they haven't created a mindset that if referrals are important enough for them to set up strategies and processes to get those referrals. So the first thing you have to do is decide referrals are important, and then go about setting up processes that will guarantee you get more referrals. The second thing that you can do to get more referrals is setting up a customer newsletter done right. And by done right, I mean a printed customer newsletter. There's nothing that's more valuable for customer retention than a written customer newsletter that is sent on a monthly basis. There's something about receiving a piece of mail in the form of a newsletter that customers begin to look forward to over time, just like they do a magazine subscription or the daily newspaper. And when you place a written newsletter in their hands every month, they begin to look forward to it. A lot of folks want to cut the corners and try to do email newsletters, which I'm all for email newsletters, but not at the expense of the written newsletter. Email newsletters can be done in addition to the printed newsletter, but there is, again, nothing more important for customer retention than sending a monthly newsletter. The third strategy for getting more referrals is frequent customer communication in order to develop the relationship. Referrals are all about the relationship. Now, if you send a printed newsletter once a month and then you're sending an email newsletter once a month, that's a couple contacts. I get the question all the time, how much is too many? And the answer is, as long as you're welcome, as long as they're looking forward to getting something from you and it's somewhat entertaining and not boring, you can communicate with them very frequently. In my case, I communicate with my clients almost on a daily basis, either through printed newsletter, video, or email. So if you're in any doubt about how often to communicate with your customers or clients or patients, I would say more is better, as long as it's not boring. Number 4 is creating referral resources and tools that can be passed on to your customers. And what do I mean by resources and tools? What I mean are brochures, flyers, CDs, anything that they can pass out to their friends that would introduce you to their friends. The one thing you don't want to do is try to turn them into salespeople and try to have them pitch their friends on doing business with you, but you can create tools and resources that make it easy for them to hand out and pass along to their friends who hopefully would want to have a discussion with you. Number 5, and this is more of a mental issue than anything else, a mindset issue, is being willing to have a conversation with your customers or clients and ask them for their help. Many salespeople are timid or shy or self-conscious about asking for help, and the truth of the matter is, if you don't ask, you're not going to receive. So you really need to get over the idea, if you're fearful or shy about it, and humble yourself and ask your customers for help. If you will ask them, they are willing to help you. Number 6 is teach your customers how to refer by teaching them what to say and what not to say. Probably what not to say is more important than what to say. What you don't want them saying is you don't want them trying to quote unquote sell their friends on why they should meet with you or do business with you. And you want to make it very clear to your customers what you don't want them to do, and you want to train them and coach them on how you would like for them to make an introduction to their friends. So that means spending a little bit of time with them and trying to coach them and train them what to do and what not to do. Number 7 is creating a special occasion business event. Now, this would be something whereby you would host a special event, be it an educational seminar, or you bring a speaker in from out of town, or you do something business related in which you host an event and you invite all of your customers or clients or patients to it, and you make it so that they can bring their friends and their associates, and you do not try and sell at the event, but you provide the event as a business enhancement for them, hopefully something that they can use to grow their particular business. Number 8 is similar to 7, except it's all social, having a social event once a year. I have a client who once a year has a world-renowned concert pianist play at the country club, and my client invites all of his customers or all of his clients. They get to bring friends with them, and he makes a big deal out of it. He foots the entire bill. The entire evening is all social. There is no business discussed at the event, and invariably he gets clients from that event just because folks turned out and came to the event and he was able to meet with them. Number 9 is, as much as people might want to help you out of the goodness of their heart, human nature is such that people will refer to you more often if you incentivize them, if you give them an incentive to refer. There is no magic on what to give them in order to get them to refer. The real issue is the more you know about your customer, the more you can give them an incentive to refer to you, whether it's movie tickets or theater tickets or what have you. So create incentives for your customers to refer, because if you don't have an incentive for them to refer, they're not going to refer consistently over time with you, just out of the goodness of their heart. Number 10, by all means, when people do refer, you want to recognize and reward them. A great way to recognize them is in your written customer newsletter each month by putting their name or their picture in the newsletter and the name of the new customer that they referred to you, and making a big deal about it, because everybody likes to see their name in print and they like to see that they were recognized for that. You want to reward that behavior, because if you reward that behavior, it's very likely they will repeat that behavior. If you don't reward it after 1 or 2 referrals, and they're probably going to lose interest in referring to you. So those are 10 strategies. Hope you found those helpful. Until next time, this is Steve Clark with Profitable Persuasion Live TV. Good luck and good selling.